On this week's episode, we talk about War Machine.
In other pop culture news.
So this week, we got to stream War Machine over on Netflix, not the Marvel property.
Yes,
Which
because
you might be thinking.
Marvel took forever and never made a War Machine movie or series.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kind of like how they missed the boat on a good...
Black Widow,
Mm-hmm.
it took like forever, and when they did, it was like, really? That's it? And then
Yeah.
around the time, there was like 16 other female
There have been so
strong
many other...
spy women.
Not even like strong female, like strong Russian female, like so many
Russian too,
versions
yes,
of
yeah.
like Russian assassin
Yeah.
lady. Anyway, yeah. So this one is starring Alan Ritchson, and he's really the big name. Dennis Quaid is there,
Quaid, yeah.
like for a couple minutes.
That Mexican guy too. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, but this is an Alan Ritchson film, and it's about we've got a veteran. We start on
Jay Courtney.
Oh yeah.
He's the brother.
We start outside of Kandahar, a convoy in Afghanistan. Everything goes bad, and we're left with a very like broken, traumatized Alan Ritchson who's like, I've got to be an Army Ranger, and so he's going to the Army Ranger. What do they call it? Trials?
Selection.
Yeah. RASP, yes. And going through that whole process, and then they finally make it to Death March, like the last element of this selection process. This extremely like brutal, demanding selection process. So we make it to Death March, and then everything goes horribly wrong.
Yeah. The movie.
It's suddenly like a different movie almost.
Yeah, but the first act of the movie is already like intense, and interesting, and captivating.
Mm-hmm.
Like man being man, but there's one too. But like being
this is a man movie though.
Yeah, but man being man and working hard for their goals and achieve success on becoming the elite of the army.
All these things like brotherhood and sacrifice and honor
and there's this guy. It has his pain and it has his struggles and his promise to himself and to his family, and he's fighting his best and he's like a beast. And he called him Superman once or twice, so going through that, which is a real thing. People in the military working hard and fighting their demons and fighting evil out there. And that itself is already a very interesting, very well done movie. And then it takes a turn when there's should we spoil this?
No, I don't think so. But let's just say a new opponent shows up on the scene. And it becomes very much like an against all odds.
Yeah.
There's no way to survive this, but somehow he has to survive it and save his brothers too.
Yeah, and this big challenge, this big struggle, and they will fight together, and he fights together to get to the end of the line. They're most likely, and they're already working on a sequel, and the sequel will be out in the open. It will not have a twist because the twist of this one is the twist.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but really well done. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of other movies like this. Like traumatized combat veteran comes back and saves the day again. Exploring. We I don't know that we've seen a ton of this with like RASP, but we've definitely seen like Navy SEAL type movies. So, this is a solid entry in that genre.
Yeah.
A lot of like unabashed like masculinity. There's a lot of like, oh bro, but in really good ways. It's definitely a man movie that's made by men and for men.
Yeah. The director plays a character at the end of the movie, and so was the writer. He plays a character throughout the movie, one of the soldiers. So I cannot confirm or deny if they have military past, but if they don't, they worked with the Rangers trainers, and they did the research to do this movie about training, Rangers training. I don't think they call the last part of training the Death March. The Death March is actually It's not a war game. It's a what's it called? It's a trail. It's a journey. It's a that they do. I can't remember where in the country, but it's Google real quick.
Yeah.
Death March, so you give the details, so I don't sound like an idiot. But it's like remembering and honoring the heroes. I think it's World War II.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, right, there's the Memorial Death March. Is that what you're
Baton,
thinking
yeah,
of?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, memorializing the Baton Death March, which is when the Imperial Japanese Army forced a whole bunch of American and Filipino POWs to go. But this is...
Why they do it?
That's a great question. It looks... This one in particular, it seems like they kind of do it all over... Oh, no. South Carolina? Fort Jackson?
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm just skimming this.
They do every year, and the Rangers participate, and I think they participate on a heavy category. They carry heavy stuff because they're Rangers. So that's a Death March. I'm not sure if the Rangers training is called the Death March, or whether they like the name. I mean, it's generic, right? It's a march to death, a march that is deadly. Anyways.
No, yeah, they do.
They do call it Death March?
I think so.
Okay.
Wait, and the Baton one.
Yeah. But anyways, but it was fun. It was entertaining. Alan Ritchson, it's one tough guy, but he delivers emotion, toughness. Yeah. And we'll see what happens next with the sequels. Will be very different movies because the goals are, the goals changed in the first movie. So, but yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
The War Machine,
War Machine
is available on Netflix. Anything else about it?
No, I think overall, kind of what we said. It was pretty good.
1 hour and 43 minutes.
But, I just closed the IMDb. Let me find it again.
You go to searches. Right there. Wait, it doesn't stay there?
Oh, no, I didn't have it. I didn't
okay.
look this one up.
Yeah, 1 hour and 43 minutes. Short and sweet, straight to the point.
1 hour 46.
Ooh.
You're so close this time, babe.
Yeah. Anyways, available on Netflix. You should check.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Also on Netflix, but not on Netflix, on Amazon Prime.
Oh, right.
We saw the final season, which is not a season, but of the Omens. So what
Good
happened?
Omens.
Good Omens.
Yep.
So what happens was Neil Gaiman is like persona non touch, persona non grata in the circles now because of sexual accusations, allegations. We're not condoning what he did, but we also not condemning what he did because it's still being investigated. But anyways, the industry is in a moment that when that happens to some people, they're like, boom, done, right? When it happens to some people, some other people, it's like, it's fine.
Yeah, some people get away with it and they pretend that nothing happened. And some people get...
And Louis C.K. has a new special on Netflix. Even though he would show his... Anyways.
So we don't know, like you're saying, we don't know if Neil Gaiman actually did anything. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Yeah. But either way, the industry takes a decision. They're gonna stick with this guy, or you're gonna bury him, and they bury him. So after season 2 of The Omens, he was kicked out of the show, and that he wrote the source material and he wrote the actual show. But in the season 3, they kicked him out and sort of stopped the season in the middle of production, and instead, no, we can't do this. Let's just make a movie or 1 episode-ish season. And they did it.
Yep.
And it was I thought it was I really liked season 1. I thought it was interesting, it's compelling. I thought season 2, the quality went down, even with Neil Gaiman involved. And in this one, it was like, what the heck? It was like, the writing was was clearly not from Gaman.
Yeah.
Who wrote other very good things, right? Right, Sandman. He wrote Lucifer, who was part of the Sandman universe. He wrote Coraline.
Yes.
Anyways, he has other really good things. It's like he worked for DC Comics and for Marvel Comics. Actually, I don't think he worked for Marvel, but for DC for sure. But anyways, so they stick to the religious themes because it's about angels and demons.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know.
It was fine. It was fine. It was funny. I feel like for me it lines up pretty well with the second season. Like, depending a lot on the friendship and the chemistry between David Tennant and Michael Sheen, who are both delightful, wonderful actors who are very good at what they do.
Michael what?
Michael Sheen.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's his name, right?
It is.
Oh, okay.
I thought I heard something else.
Okay. But yeah, the whole interesting takes on Christian theology and all that, like, yeah, that was definitely fell short. It was only an hour and a half, which is good. I don't think they had more than that in the tank. So it was fine. It was funny. They gave it a very like heartwarming ending that I'm sure delighted many fans who were really rooting for that sort of thing. And that's the end.
Yeah.
So I agree. Like, first season, fantastic, very interesting, very engaging. Second season, and then this third movie, it was fine.
Yeah. Well, it's over, and moving on. This one is on Amazon Prime. If you wanna watch. Yeah.
Well,
Anyways,
very British.
Yeah. Past week,
laughs.
the ABC had its upfronts, and some other companies had its upfronts too, and Jimmy Kimmel's mess continues, and not only that, he brags about it. He was like telling to the investors and to the audiences, it's like, you know what, right? With everything I've been doing lately, I've been costing this company billions of dollars, but they
I don't think he's costing him billions. That's not that big a deal.
Not billions, but millions for sure, right? Because he was losing sponsorships and audience and with that sponsorships.
Yeah.
But anyways, bragging about it. And on the other side of the dial, it's not radio, right? But on the other channel, to promote a very children's-oriented movie. Stephen Colbert, who's dying. I mean, his show was dying. It's probably his last week.
Yeah.
He received one Pedro Pascal and went to this whole gay routine. He called him an actress.
Nope, he's a guy.
Yeah. But to promote the Mandalorian and Grogu. It's not even the Mandalorian alone. It's Mandalorian and Grogu. It's a freaking baby. It's not a baby. We're not going to get into that. But it's like clearly a movie for the families and for the kids. And on a stunt to, quote, promote the movie, they kiss him in the mouth. Which is like, come on, guys. You guys, this movie, we know this movie is not going to perform as well as you would dream. It will not perform as well as you want. It will underperform. And then you send a guy to promote a movie like that? It's like, you guys so not smart. Or you guys want to pander for someone. They will not pay to watch a movie. The mess on late night continues. At least on one side. We will end next week with Colbert's last episode.
Okay, well,
but to the end, losing monies and losing audiences. Yeah, but anyways.
Oh well. All right. Well, looking back at also from the summer slate reveal stuff, Taylor Frankie Paul's Bachelorette season is not showing up on the slate. So I guess there were rumors that maybe it was going to air.
Yes,
and
after all the mess.
So
but it's not coming back.
Yeah.
She was like, I didn't read because I
it's not like none of these shows we watch anyway.
Yeah, I have my time, small time for all the better things, but there was something about she went on social media and like blast on Mother's Day of all days. Blast the people that were talking about her, were like trashing her. Apparently was very personal. It was not to fans or pseudo fans or haters. It was like to people in her life that were like, anyways. But yeah, her show is not coming. They're gonna rerun something. I can't remember what they're gonna rerun on the slot. But yeah, well,
Yeah.
nothing lost.
I feel like her life will be much better if without the limelight, is my guess. Anyway, that's not important. Byron Allen bought Buzzfeed.
Yeah.
Or rather, he bought a majority stake. He spent it cost him $120 million.
The founder, the founder's still gonna stay in the company. He's gonna be in charge of president, a new position called president of Buzzfeed AI. John, what's his bucket?
I have no idea.
Isn't there?
No,
Isn't there?
it's not there.
Okay, sorry, I thought it was.
Nope. But I can find it. You said it's the founder?
Yeah, one of the founders is John. I think it's Jonah
Jonah Peretti?
Peretti. There you go. Yeah, he's gonna be.
Okay.
He's still gonna be part of the company.
Okay.
Who's still gonna be part of the company? I mean, he owns the company. David Ellison is said to receive 150 million, in cash and stocks, just for the good job he's doing by buying Warner Brothers.
Jeez.
Meanwhile, a lot of people are fighting it, including international politicians. I don't know why that matters, but it's on the news, and I think he's still gonna go through it. Doesn't matter.
Rich
Because at this point, it's like so much money, and if it doesn't happen, Warner Brothers is gonna be in financial troubles. So someone else will buy it. It's like I'm pretty sure. If you ask me,
At
I
this
think
point, it
it's
just
done.
feels like absurdly wealthy people throwing ridiculous amounts of money at each other, back and forth to swap stuff. And like, really, I just want to watch movies.
Yeah,
And
but it's not those big corporations. It's not only about movies. They have television, and with all that marketing and merchandise and sponsors. Yeah,
and I understand, like, there has to be a business, and you have to make money in order to pay for these projects, and I get that, and I respect that.
It's our industry that generates jobs in so many levels, from making the movie to the marketing for the movie, for products and stuff.
But it just feels like a lot of the selling back and forth and the mergers, like, it's just...
Yeah.
It's just really wealthy people throwing money at each other.
Yeah, it's definitely a different level. It's like, I mean, if it was a podcast about selling cars, we would tell about these things on the selling
Sure,
cars
and I would feel that
level.
way too. Like, stupidly rich people
No, I'm talking about
throw a whole bunch of money at each other.
Used cars. I'm talking about the Bill and Bob, the king of used cars of northern Utah. But anyways, the leadership of Warner Brothers did their upfronts too, and they said it's like, we've been through major changes before, and you've been through it, so this one shouldn't be a bigger deal, because we've been through it, we're gonna live through it, and everything's gonna be okay. For some people, of course, mergers always have layoffs and stuff, but anyways.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to some upcoming projects. Fast and Furious has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 TV shows coming to Peacock.
They already have 1 or 2, right, on Netflix?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's animations for kids.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and this one might be more like the movies, like adult for the family.
Yeah.
You're
gonna go to space again
Fast and Furious. Oh yes, one could wish.
with duct tape.
But the Fast and Furious, the hit the Crossette last week, right?
The Crossette?
Yeah, isn't that what they call Con?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, Google that,
Okay.
so I don't look like an idiot again.
Yeah. Hey, I got your back. Crossette?
Yeah, Crossette Con. See what comes
yeah.
up.
You're right.
Where is it?
La Promenade de la Croisette.
Yeah.
It's a 3-kilometer boulevard in Cannes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. La Promenade de Crossette. Crossette is like, it has to do something with crown.
No, the cross.
Oh, the cross. Okay, so it's a
believe.
religious name for the
Oh
area.
yeah, France now is very secular, but it has a profoundly Catholic history.
Yeah. So Fast and Furious, they hit the Crossette for the festival, being honored for the 20-something year anniversary.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Anyways, and soon coming back for the conclusion of that movie that ended. I was like, oh man, and then it's a cliffhanger, and it's taking forever. But anyways,
Yeah.
what else?
What else? What else indeed? White Lotus. So we finally have our season 4 cast, maybe. But so we've got Ben Kingsley, Max Minghella, and Pekka Strang.
Yeah.
Pekka Strong. I honestly am not sure about pronunciation, but there's those people.
Yeah.
And there's people, and they're going to be in the season 4.
Yeah, and a lot of other people.
Yeah.
And, we talked about...
You heard it here first, folks.
Helena...
People are going to be in White Lotus.
Helena Bonham Carter was kicked out. I mean, she wasn't kicked out. She left. They said it was common... What's it called?
Creative differences?
Creative differences, but it was like when both wanted. It was what's it called?
Oh, like mutually...
Yeah, mutual decision, whatever. And one of the guys on the show said it wasn't simply recasting and putting a different actor in the same role. They have to rewrite
the whole character.
They have to create a new character.
Kind of bananas.
Yeah. Anyways, Eagles.
What?
Eagles.
Oh, egos. Oh, yes. I thought you were talking about like the birds.
I don't know. They have birds in France.
Yes, famously.
Yeah. What's the French national bird?
I have no idea.
Ah, so.
It's a oiseau.
America's the eagle.
Yeah. Okay, Beast Games season 3. They had to make some kind of non-union. What was going on there?
So what happened was they're gonna film a season. They're gonna shoot season 3 with union members. And why is that news? Well, because Yahtzee and some of the unions in Hollywood, they are again on strike. Some of them are achieving, reaching deals and getting things proper. But Mr. Beast wanted to shoot his show, which last season I think he shot in North Carolina. They use union workers for season 1, season 2. Season 3 they needed to start, and they were like on this impasse. I was like, fine, whatever, we're gonna use non-union. But the union reached a deal, and then Mr. Beast was convinced, or sort of forced, because that's how some union relations work, to use union workers, and they're gonna finish the season. They're gonna shoot the season using Yahtzee union workers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Glad they worked all that out. Grown Ups 3 is coming from Netflix and Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah!
Yay.
Yeah. Did you talk about? Wait, we didn't talk about it.
We didn't.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's
Pause.
Rewind. Scratch that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this movie we saw on Netflix called Roommates.
Yeah. Was Sandler involved at all?
Sandler was a producer.
He was a producer.
Yeah, it's his daughter.
Things.
Of course, he's a producer.
Well,
and on a different thing, because he always produces his movies and his family movies.
Yeah.
And his friends' movies.
Mm-hmm.
The wife also was a producer.
That's right.
Yeah, which is like, oh wow, it is a family affair, which is really fun and really cool. He's a billionaire now, but when he makes a movie, he's, let's go to Africa, and he goes to Africa and takes the whole family, and even takes some friends of his entourage, and he shoots the movie, have fun. The movie is fun, so give fun to us, and it's just a family trip.
Good times. And he loves his kids and his wife, and they love him.
Wait, was she on it?
No, I'm just checking. Wait, what?
Oh, producer.
No, these are producers.
Okay. I thought she was, I didn't see her.
Yeah.
But this one is called Roommates. It's starring Sadie, right?
Yeah,
Sadie Sandler. And Chloe, is it Chloe?
Chloe East.
Chloe East.
Yep.
And the girl from SNL, what's the bucket? Short hair?
Oh, let me find her. Hold on. No, that was the brother. Sarah Sherman.
Oh, okay. That was the brother. Okay.
Yeah, the headshot. I can see. When the thumbnail is like this big on IMDb. Yeah.
Also has
briefly, we see Natasha Lyonne and Nick Kroll. And not nearly enough of Carol Kane, who is a gift. Right.
She's that too.
That we just... I just love her so much. She's so funny.
Which she recalled as her Simca.
I know. I feel like
from Taxi.
The voice and the accent she's doing. This could be in the Taxi universe, and this could be Sadie. Could be the grandchild of Latka and Simca. That's my headcanon.
Yes.
And it fits with like the whole like SNL, right? Like Adam Sandler's daughter.
True. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
This is a
definitely
nice headcanon.
But anyways, so this one it's college comedy, coming of age comedy. It's on the name about roommates.
Yeah, so
And-
Sadie Sandler plays this. She's at the beginning she's a high school senior. She graduates, but we see she has no friends. She's never had friends, and she's just so desperate to make a friend. She goes to orientation. This girl's like befriends this girl, and this girl's like, let's be roommates, and she's like, yes.
Yeah, and as a girl that looks, she looks like one of the. She's a pretty. She looks like she would be popular. She doesn't look like one of the social pariahs. She looks like it would be her passport to,
She's cool. She's
a
charismatic.
social life. Yeah.
Kind of a rebel.
Yeah. And then the movie starts. And with roommates, I personally never had problem with any of my roommates. Maybe one or two, but mostly we had a good time together, and sometimes we had a good time separate because, at least in college, not because we lived together, it didn't mean to have to do everything
Correct.
together, everything the same. Every now and then we would do things together, and his friends would merge with my friends, and I would hang with him and his friends, and he would hang with me and my friends, mostly my friends because my friends are cooler. But I never had kinds of problems that some of my friends would complain about their roommates.
Yeah, I had a couple.
There was some that was like, man, I need to move out. It was like, wow.
Yeah, there's. I mean, it's luck of the draw, and I do think it is a good learning experience, a good growing experience to have a roommate who's tough to get along with. But every now and then, there are some that are just crazy. I had a couple who were not like slapstick comedy coming of age movie crazy, but I had some experiences.
Yeah, no, there was some funny ones. There was one of my friends. He would complain terrible things about his roommate, and then one time I went to his place, and it was like a disaster. It was a mess. It was like someone raided the place. The police came looking for drugs, and I was like, man, your roommate is messy. Look where he left all his scrap. And he was like, no, that's mine. I was like,
buddy.
oh, okay. So maybe the problem is the roommate. Maybe it's the other roommate. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tough.
But
it can be really tough.
Back into the Sandler family affair movie, Roommates. So it's funny. It's light, mostly.
Yeah, it gets like a kind of heavy, but like just enough to like keep you invested, to make you care. But they do definitely end it in a very comedic way.
Yeah, and it's a very interesting. It's sort of what Sandler did in some of his movies, right? The romance, and of course it's his daughter. He will like take care and protect his daughter, not only not to show her naked, but the relationships with boys are very light, and they not even last, right? Because it starts like a cute romance and then it fails, and then boom, she moved on. So there's that, but they were really good. Both actresses, they good.
Oh yeah.
The Psycho is a very good Psycho. She does well.
She is.
Yeah.
Honestly, like she has great final girl energy.
Yeah.
I think she'd make a lot of sense.
Oh, she's on this movie that I'm reluctant to see.
Oh.
Mostly because of you. Yeah.
Sure, blame it on your wife.
No, you gotta understand why. Let me explain.
Okay.
It's called Hereditary.
Oh.
It's about two sister missionaries.
Oh no, it's called Heretic.
Heretic, sorry.
Yes.
Hugh Grant.
Yes.
They go knocking doors as missionaries do.
Yep.
And things get dark.
Yeah.
So maybe one of these days.
It doesn't need to be at the top of the list.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
I just mentioned now because I saw that she was on it. But in this one she plays a good girl or something. I don't know. There's two. I don't know which one is her. If she's the good or the bad. But anyways, back to Roommates. The movie is narrated by Sherman, the SNL alumni. She's an alumni. She's not there anymore, right?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, would it... I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
I haven't watched SNL in a very long time.
Yeah, so it's narrated, and she does a good job on this role of narrator. She's telling two roommates that are having problems. I was like, you think you have problems? Sit down. And it's funny, it's fun. Sandler, another one in the pocket. With his deals with Netflix, which is another family affair there. Netflix make movies and make money, and Sandler make movies and make money.
It's been a very successful relationship. I really feel like some of his best stuff has been, or rather, some of my favorites. And he has a big voice, right? He wants to do what he wants to do on Netflix. Yeah, sure, let's do it. And it's from the amazing. What's the name of the lizard? I just think, was it Louis?
No.
Lewis?
Leo? Lucas?
Leo.
Leo?
I think it's Leo.
3 letters? Are you sure?
No. Not sure of anything
amazing
ever.
job he did on
Adam
the
Sandler lizard movie. Leo, yeah.
Oh, Leo. From the sequels to Happy Gilmore and so many other
What
cool
was that
stuff.
basketball one he did with Queen
basketball,
Latifah?
yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah. And he's and of course he going back
Murder
to his
Mystery.
the Murder
The
Mystery.
second one was fine, but the first one was really good.
Jennifer Aniston. Like his movies, he's like Pretty Woman, funny guy, and very entertaining stuff. Sticking to his roots. He's coming with the new Grown Ups 3. We can't wait to see. Let's see, we'll be able to be back, everybody, because he might.
I suspect.
Salma Hayek, David Spade, Kevin James.
I feel like the boys for sure.
Chris Rock, and Chris Rock was saying some stupid things, and then he was like putting him in his place, on a very nice, friendly way. I was like, so what? We disagree in some things. We still can be friends and work together. But anyways, roommates. Just a little suggestion for you that we somehow got lost into the script.
Yeah, I don't know if I forgot because that was like a really fun one.
I'm gonna fire my writers and hire AI.
It's him.
Yes.
It's him. He's the writer. Oh my goodness.
Anyways,
All
AI
right.
will be Alex in chief. AI. That would be AIC. But anyways, so we saw that too. We recommend it's on Netflix. It's a fun one for young adults because there's nothing for kids there.
Yeah.
There's nothing crazy. There's something crazily badly, but it's not. Kids are like, that's so boring because there's nothing for them there. But anyways, moving on.
Okay, Margot's Got Money Troubles has been renewed for season 2.
Season 1 it's on the way. It's getting close to the end. It's just too interesting. It's compelling. Yeah. It's even though the whole backstory or main storyline is kind of like very adult. They moving from that. There was like one episode that was heavily.
Yeah, at the beginning we saw a lot.
Yeah, but now it's like everything around that. So it's not. It's an interesting story. So we'll see where it goes.
It is. I thought for sure I knew where some of these relationships were going, and I was super wrong. And I'm in this case very happy to be wrong.
Yeah.
It's been. Yeah. Definitely recommend this one. Jury Duty got renewed for a 3rd season.
When they go next, who knows?
Good question, but it'll be on Prime Video.
On the cruise, the entire freaking cruise. Yeah, I don't know.
That would be easier to control.
True.
Maybe
True.
like everyone's contained. Yeah. I don't know. This is a fun one, but I feel like we're getting to an is it cake moment where like, can we trust anything at all? Is it cake? Is James Marsden back there? I don't know.
Is he cake?
That's why he looks so weird. Anyway, he doesn't look weird, to be clear. It's just. But that's what I thought. That whole It's Always Sunny episode where Frank was in a coma. I was like, man, he looks bad. Like, he doesn't look okay.
That was so good.
He was a freaking cake. That was so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, Avatar Fire and Ash. If you feel compelled to subject yourself to that.
No, that's not. No, come on. If you have sleeping problems and you're a subscriber to Disney Plus, June will be the month for you to have good naps, good sleep, with the coming of Avatar, The Last Airbender. I'm sorry.
Nope.
The Fire and Ash.
How dare you say them in the same breath, sir?
It's in the freaking name.
Go wash your mouth out with soap.
Avatar, the last, the
No.
Fire and Ash.
Uh-huh.
The third, this is the fourth, is the fifth, the third, right?
It's the third.
The third Avatar movie by James Cameron. It's coming to Disney Plus. So summer will be your chance
Yeah.
to have good sleep.
Use that one when your kids say that they're bored. You can tell them you can watch Fire and Ash.
No, that's
And they'll be like, no, mother, anything but that.
No.
Please give us chores
yes,
instead.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you say. Because if you say to watch with the kids, that would be. Was it?
I was kidding. Don't do that to your children.
That was it called the agency that take care of kids?
CPS.
CPS, yeah. People should call it CPS if you're watching
It's
Avatar.
so not good.
Yeah.
Although honestly, I know one kid who loves Avatar so much, and I'm happy she's happy. She's a sweet girl. She dresses as a Na'vi for Halloween.
Okay.
She got ears and paint and learned words.
I mean, it's always fun when kids find it's the thing they. And it sucks that it's wait for her to see Star Wars, right? Maybe she was like, wait.
Oh yeah, she loves. There's other good stuff that she really loves.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But anyway. But that's what got me through that film. I was like, Addie's happy. Addie's happy. Okay. Whew. Anyways, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe has a July premiere at HBO.
Yeah, it comes to HBO Max, whatever they call themselves this week. It's a sequel show, spin-off for Big Bang Theory about the secondary characters. Who is like Stuart,
who runs the comic book shop.
Kripke, who is a scientist with Sheldon and Leonard and Horowitz and Kutrapali. There's the rock guy.
Yeah.
Not Dwayne Johnson, the big guy
the
geologist.
Yeah, and Sheldon always gives him a hard time.
Yeah, and the girl.
Lauren Lapkus, who starts dating Stuart.
And working on a comic book store.
Yeah, so I think this one will be fun.
Yeah. And it has like multiversal travel time and stuff. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it looks entertaining. The Lincoln Lawyer is ending over at Netflix.
Yeah, Lincoln Lawyer having a good life there, but the life is coming to an end.
Yep. K-pop Demon Hunters is going on tour.
Yeah, global.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope they write some new music because these girls have been touring as Huntrix, performing Golden, and they are so good. They perform so well together. Like I would love to see them let's grow from that and do some new stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I guess there's some legal issues when you come to you have property Huntrix belongs to Sony, right? And if they write new music, it will belong to Sony.
Yeah, but isn't that the case with every band? Like you sign with a label and.
No, you co-own, right? In this one.
Well, not always. That's why Taylor Swift had to re-record all of her. She re-released all those old albums.
Because she sold.
So I don't think it was even an option when she first signed.
She sold all her catalog to, was it to Spotify? And then she re-recorded because now she owns it. But anyways.
No, there was something else there.
Because but this one is like, you're like a writer. You don't own absolutely anything of that property. You get paid for it, and you don't have so
I'm just saying there's an opportunity here. You have someone who's already launched, you have this group, I don't know if they work well together behind the scenes, but we know they sound good, they perform well at a very high level.
Especially,
and now this tour, this concert, this is really an opportunity for them to now let's grow that into something else.
It's especially since it's linked to a movie. So if they write something, most likely that's why I think it hold them back. If they would write something, it would be for the next movie. But if they write a long time before the movie, it causes a situation that I actually see most likely they milking everything they have now from the first movie. And they would only come up with new stuff when it comes a new movie.
I don't know. I think it's a waste if they don't do something, because you basically have a new music act with a guaranteed a huge fan base already. And if you don't do something with that, that's a waste.
I mean, it does make sense, but I don't see it happening.
No. Well, I'm right, and they should. And last but not least, the New York Times is working with NBC to bring Wordle to to a game show.
Yeah, Savannah Guthrie, a host, and Jimmy Fallon is one of the executive producers.
Yeah.
I guess the game that you play on your phone now, you're gonna play on TV.
Yeah, for some real. This game, this is about what a wild journey. This started as just an app, and then the New York Times bought it because it wasn't even an app. I think it was a website. Yeah, it was like a site, like a game on a site, and the New York Times bought it because journalism.
Because of journalism?
I don't know. But it launched this like whole trend. Like every news site, every publication has some kind of puzzle, like daily puzzle now that they pitch. And puzzles were always a part of like printed newspapers, but this whole idea now of like BuzzFeed has their whole things, and TED Talks has one, and The Guardian and The New Yorker, they all have their word games that they market. I'm always getting ads for them because like I am the target audience. And now it's moved on to a television game show. Like what a journey we've been on.
And it's such a simplistic game.
It is.
It's like one of those.
The rules are simple.
Those phenomenons that come every now and then that it gets the attention and the praise and the love of society, or if a large groups of society. Large sections of society, and become a thing, but it's like I think it's a game maker's a dream, because you know, you think how many people pitch games that they never become a thing. We were playing this game called Pizza, Goat, Cheese, Potato,
Taco, Cat, Goat, Cheese, Pizza.
Yeah. Which is another game that's very simple, but it made it out to the public. I don't know if we bought the only copy, or if it's out there, but it's a fun game.
It's incredibly popular, and there are multiple versions and spin-offs, and it's a big deal.
But it's quite simple.
Yeah.
With Wordle, was the same thing. It was like, you know, not people, you know, using words. The most ancient thing that mankind has since we start speaking, and it use words or writing, right? Because technically it's writing. So and put it together. So you have to guess a word. That's it. Simple. And it became this huge thing.
And New York Times, like, they always had their crossword puzzle, and then the editor of the crossword puzzle, Will Shortz, does like the weekly puzzle at NPR. So like there's always been this like overlap, I guess, between like journalism and puzzles. But it was kind of niche and nerdy. But now, like, this is this huge phenomenon. Everybody does the Wordle. Kamala Harris talked about her Wordle streak.
And the influence of people that has bigger voices. That's other things, because like, oh, I guess the Wordle today, and then people say, hey, is people playing Wordle? I should play Wordle too, for good or for bad.
It was on Larry David. It was a bit on Larry David.
Was it?
Yeah, it's when he's still like living with that councilwoman, and so it's him and Leon and the councilwoman, and like he and Leon are trying to solve the Wordle, and then she spoils it.
Oh.
And it's a whole bit. Obviously, he handles that very well.
So and then it's cyclic, right? Because the influential, the famous person plays, and people start playing. And on the other hand, a lot of people playing will bring that to fiction too. So it kind of cyclical. But anyways, it was a very, very interesting case. Now it's becoming a TV show.
It's a game show, which I will totally
because
watch.
you know, it's not real if it's not on TV.
Right.
So
now it's valid.
Now it's mass media.
I'd actually really love to see the numbers, because so starting from Wordle, now New York Times has a whole New York Times Games app, and that you can subscribe to. And so some of the games you can play for free, and others you have to pay for. So I'm really curious how much, with print is dying and everything, and AI basically. So I'm wondering how much of New York Times is being kept afloat
because of those games.
With their games.
Oh, the game industry.
To what extent is it subsidizing?
The game industry is huge. It's like 5th or 6th. It's like weapons, military complex. And then oil and gas, and then medical, and then film, and like later comes video games. So it does make a lot of money, because it's something that, gamers or no gamers will play. So I'm not a gamer. I don't play games, but they do. Anyways. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's all I got. I could talk more about word games if you want.
Yeah.
But I think we're good.
We should start another podcast. Words with Chelsea. Like flags with Frogs with Friends? Is that a child's podcast?
Words with Friends. Oh, they have a version of that too.
Wait, what?
New York Times has a better version of Words with Friends. It's called Crossplay, I think.
What's better?
It works nicer. It's easier to play. It's a more elegant interface. I told you I could talk more about it.
Elites.
Nerd! I know. I hear it.
Oh yeah. Anyways, that's it for this week. She's already playing word games.
No, I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at the numbers.
Anyways, that's it for this week. You come back next week with more with more pop culture and entertainment. Summer zini up. We're gonna start seeing some of the blockbusters. Most likely next time we talk, we're gonna talk about Star Wars, Mandalorian and Grogu. Yeah.
When is He-Man coming out? Or Masters of the Universe?
He-Man's coming soon too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many, and then there's what, the Odyssey, and there's which I still have to work through the Iliad, reread the Iliad and reread the Odyssey, and we're gonna start rewatching some of the Iliad versions and rewatching some of the Odyssey's versions.
Get Greek up in here,
just for fun. Yes, and to talk here. But we come back next week with more. May the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.